Alrighty, guys. Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Mr. Darrell Oneal. Okay, now, Darrell went ahead and he purchased the console off the website. Well, Darrell, here it is. It's all done, man, alright? And what we've got here is we've got a nice slim little Trinity, alright? Got an ACV3 in it, 320 gig drive, up on the line servers, along with a 10-day trial of the Purge. So I'll tell you what, man, we're going to go ahead, we're going to boot it right now. Alright, and hopefully within the same amount of luck it'll boot. Alright, I'm going to set you up right there. System booted, there we go. Alright, and we're going to boot up an FSD dash. We're going to get some notifications from the plugins, letting us know that it's online live and all that other happy nonsense. Okay, so as soon as that happens, I'm going to give you a quick stroll through this thing. Alright, now, alright, we're booted up, there we go. Welcome to Alliance, I'm going to get one more. Hey Joe, how are you, man? Yeah, I'm good, brother. I'm good. I'm just running around like an idiot doing all this crazy stuff there, Joe. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. Alrighty. So anyway, there you are. All right, we're good. We're at FSD Dash. We're gonna go through this thing under emulators: Genesis Plus 360, SNES 360, and MAME. All right, and then of course our Xbox Classic games that we got. All right. And then, of course, our homebrew section where the tools reside, where you can destroy this console very easily. Okay? We have Dash Launch, XM360, XCX Menu, Xbox 360 Dashboard, Voice Changer 360, Simple NAND Flasher, FX Menu, Flash 360, back to Dash Launch. Xbox Live Arcade, and myriad mind-boggling amount of arcade games, including Trailer Park King. One of my favorites right there. Yeah. And, of course, we have our Xbox 360 games, and we got a load of them on there as well. Okay? So there you go. All right, all the favorite titles that you'd love to play. Alright, and then, to get to the original dashboard, go to your homebrew section right here, go to Xbox 360 dashboard, mash the A button, mash it one more time, and then you will see, there you are, hello again, Darrell O'Neill, you're on Alliance Live, welcome to Alliance Live, you have 30 reserve days left, got it good, okay? And we will bypass the sign-in, as you can see. You're going to be up, online, and live, okay? There you are. Hey Spencer, how are you, man? Good to see you. Alright, and, there you go. Now here's our eyeball-pleasing HUD. Alright, and over in our fifth tab are Ghost Cheats and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. They are off hosts. When you launch the game, hit D-pad left and X, and you will see a menu pop up in the right-hand side of your screen. It comes enabled. Okay, to disable it, just hit that. And then to enable it, hit that. There you go. Alright, to get back to FSD Dash, smash the A button on Xbox Home. That will take you back. Alright, now. Okay. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to boot back up into FSD Dash. And now I'm going to show you also, this thing has multiple dashboard things. You're able to set up, okay? Now I'm trying to get Darrell in here. I don't know if he's in here or not. Alright, but he's online. And I just sent him the link and hopefully he'll be able to log in and watch this. If not, I'll have to send it to him through a message. But anyway, okay, look. Plenty of things to do, and here is one of the things that I did with these systems is I put multiple dashboards on them, okay? Now, if you like FSD, that's fine. If you don't like it, and you want to change to something newer, like Aurora or whatever, well, just go to Dash Launch right here, hit that, okay, open up your paths with the A button. As you can see, we have Freestyle as a default, that's what it boots into. You can hit B while it's booting, and it will boot up into FX menu. You can hit X while it's booting, it'll load up into XCX menu. You can hit Y, it'll boot up into the stock dashboard. You can hit L bumper, and that will boot up into Aurora. Okay? Now, default is what it's going to go to. Now, if you want to change the default, all you have to do is just hit A, and then back out to the double dot folder. Then go to Aurora. Go to Aurora XCX, select it. Alright, and then you'll see it says default. Alright, now you have to save it, of course. Hit RB, go down to HDD, hit X to save it, and you'll see settings saved in the launch inning. Hit B to back out, and now we'll boot into Aurora. Okay, now Aurora is already set up, so you don't have to really do much. It's already done. Okay, and it's a little different, but it's made by the same people that made FSD Dash. Gavin, Darklighter, all those guys, Swizzy, all that. This is Swizzy's little baby right here. Okay? Now, this is Aurora. Okay, now, when you hit RB or LB, a context menu is going to pop up. Right now, it's in the Xbox 360 category. Okay? So we'll hit RB. Alright, and you see? Xbox 360. Okay. Now move over. Xbox Live. There's all your Xbox Live arcade games. Move on, hit RB again, move over. There's your emulators, hit RB again, move over. There's your classic games, hit RB again, move over. There's your homebrew section, hit RB again, move over. There's your indie games, hit RB again, show all, and that's everything that's on the hard drive. Alright, now, to change this back, if you want to go to FSD dash, alright, all you gotta do is just hit RB, bring it over to homebrew. Alright, go to dash launch, load it, go back to paths, go to default, go to the double dot folder, go to freestyle dash, go to default.xex. That's it, real simple. Hit RB, hit X to save it, hit B to back out, and now it'll launch FSD. Okay, so it's really simple changing the dashboards on this thing. Okay, you can also change it to XEX menu, you can also change it to FX menu. It doesn't really matter. Okay, it's whatever you want to do. All right, and however you want to set it up. It's your RGH. All right, so when you get this thing, you can set it up any which way you want. All right, now, look. All right, to get this thing online for the first time on your network, this is very important. Please listen to this, because otherwise you're going to be sitting there spinning your wheels and getting all kinds of angry and everything, right? Which we don't want, okay? What we want to do is we want to simply put it up on a network. So how do we do that? It's very simple. When you first get this Xbox, all right, what I want you to do is before, plug it in, plug the HDMI in, get your controller ready. Pull this drive door, and then brand new case. Pull a hard drive out, all right? And then what I want you to do, I want you to boot the console. All right, now, when the console boots, all right, it's gonna boot up into the regular dashboard, okay? And the console just booted. All right. Now, okay. Now, I want you to be able to see this. Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right. Now look. All right. Here's the deal here. All right. Now, here's the deal. Okay. When you get this thing, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and sync up your controller, and then we're going to go up, we're going to go over, we're going to go to settings, we're going to go to system, we're going to go to network settings. It's very easy, okay? Your Wi-Fi is going to pop up somewhere over here, all right? Now, you'll see mine is check marked off already, but you can't get to my Wi-Fi, all right? So you got to choose yours. You choose yours, put your password in, okay? When you do that, it's going to automatically test the network connection. Me, I have to test it manually because it's already hooked to my network. All right, what you're going to get is you're going to get a check mark and 2 red X's, okay? Or whatever, all right? It doesn't really matter. These two don't make a bit of difference. That's the only one that makes a difference right there is that network, okay? That has to be check marked off, so then therefore it is connected to your router. If it's connected to your router, you can get to the internet, which means you can get to Xbox Live. No problems, all right? So once this happens and the test fails and everything else, that's okay. That's what we want, okay? So now what we do is we go ahead, we power down the system, all right? And then we take the hard drive, like so, slip it in. It'll seat with a click. You'll feel it. Okay, close the drive door. Pull the power supply. Leave this out for 5 minutes, okay? If you do not leave that out for 5 minutes, what will happen is it will try to connect with my DNS that's in, that's stored in the Xbox. It ain't going to be good. You're going to wind up with network issues and network errors, all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, and then finally it'll connect after about 20 minutes of you ripping your hair out, and it's not worth it, okay? So just unplug it for 5 minutes. That's it, okay? Let it clear. All right, once that happens, you can plug it back in. Now, me, I can plug it in because my DNS matches what's stored in the Xbox right now. So, of course, it's going to work fine for me, all right? But for you, you have to wait 5 minutes. After that 5 minutes is up, power the system on, okay? The system will boot. It will boot into the main. It'll boot up into FSD dash, all right? And when it does, what's going to happen is you're going to get some notifications from the plugins and everything letting you know that you're online and live, okay? So here we go. Now you're going to see this green stuff. It's moving. It's going to stop moving, all right? Which is good. You're going to hear the fan speed kick up. There you go. FSD is running right now, okay? Now you're going to get your plugins, okay? There you are. There's one. And then you're going to have the other one, which is the Purge plugin, all right? Now, once that happens, okay, what I want you to do is I want you to go to Homebrew section. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go on over to the original dashboard right here. Click at it. All right, click at it again. Now, if you have an Xbox Live profile, well, first you'll see the screen pop up, which is good. That's what you want. If you have an Xbox Live profile, download it. If you do not, on your computer, go to xboxlive.com, okay? and make an account on there. Okay, use Outlook Express with the credentials and everything. All right. Once that's done, I want you to go over to download. I want you to hit download your profile. When you do, it's going to come up. It's going to ask you for the password to the profile and all that kind of good stuff, and the profile name and all that. When you're done and you enter all that stuff in, what's going to happen is it's going to sign you in and log you in. Okay. When it does that, you're going to come to the Xbox Live screen. It's going to say that you're signed in and everything is all right with the world. Okay. Once that happens, hit the guide button once again. Go back to Xbox Home. Okay. Now, you're going to go back into FSD Dash, and what you're going to do, you're going to go to the homebrew section one more time. All right? And I'm going to tell you why in a minute here. Okay? Now, make sure your profile is signed in, which means this is going to be filled out with the dude and your name and everything else. Okay? What I want you to do is I want you to go to homebrew section. Then what I want you to do is I want you to go to XM360. Okay? XM360 will search the hard drive for all of the XBLA content and all of the downloadable content. When it finds all of that stuff, it's going to come up. It's going to black screen for about a minute or so. All right. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to hit XBLA, and you're going to select all, and you're going to hit unlock all. Then you're going to hit B. Then you're going to go to DLC. You're going to hit select all. You're going to hit unlock all, and then guess what's going to happen? You're going to hit B. That way, then everything is all unlocked and you're ready to go. All right. No problems. Okay. Now, once that's done, you're good to go. And you're ready to play some games, okay? Now, one other thing, emulators, okay? If you want to play an emulator, no problem. You can play it on the server or off server, whatever you want to do. Just hit main, boom. We use this for an example right here. It'll load main. There you go. There's all your games. Use the triggers to go page by page, or use the D-pad to go game by game. Hit A to launch the game, follow the on-screen instructions, and you're good to go. All right? And when you're done with the game, just hit the guide button, go back to Xbox Home, and that'll take you back to FSD Dash. Okay? Now, one other thing about this, okay, to play Xbox original games, you have to do it offline. You cannot do it with the server online, which means you can't do it with this guide. Okay? Because if you try to do it with this guide, what's going to happen is we'll go to Xbox Classic Games, all right, and then we'll go ahead and we'll pick a game, we'll try to play it. We'll hit A, and what you will get is a complete black screen. That's not a lot of fun. All right, and there it sits. Why? Because in my server is calling on the same place that the compatibility file is. Okay, so therefore it's getting confused. All right, it doesn't know which way to go. All right, so how do we fix this? It's pretty easy. All right, we power off the system. All right, and we put it into bypass mode, which works like this: hit the power button, hit the eject button. That will bypass the plugins in Dash Launch, which pretty much means that it's going to bypass all the plugins and you're going to run off of the stock XEX, okay? Now, when the system boots, all right, it's going to bring you to FSD Dash, of course, all right? And then what's going to happen is, all right, is you're not going to get any plugins, you're not going to get any notifications, no nothing. It's just going to go right to the Dash. Now, leave the tray hanging out until you reach FSD. When you reach FSD, which is going to happen right about, I should say now, actually. All right? When it reaches that, push the tray back in. You see no plugins come up, no nothing. All right? Now, sync your controller. Go to Xbox Classic Games. Really easy. Go to the game, hit A. And as you can see, the white screen comes up. There we go. Comes up again. Life is good. And then it's going to start playing the game. Okay? There you are. Now to get out of this, just hit the guide button when you're done with the game or whatever. Go back to Xbox Home, hit yes, and you're good. Okay? Very easy. Alright? Now, everything is set up for you. There you go. I want to thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? Spencer, I don't think Gmail will have any difference. Okay, you know, I really don't think so. With signing in, so you should be good. All right. But anyway, listen. Look, Darrell, thank you for your business, man. I do greatly appreciate it. I thank you very much, and we're going to be shipping it off tomorrow. Lorraine will have a tracking number for you tonight. All right, guys. I hope that you all do well. I hope everybody is doing good, and you know, I hope everybody's staying out of the maniac stuff and everything else, and that everybody's safe. Okay. So, you know, like I said, guys, look, You need anything, give me a holler. I'm around. I'm RGHing all day long. All right. So anyway, y'all have a good one, guys, and I'll holler at you later. Thanks again, Darrell, for your business, man. Talk to you soon. Take care, guys.